Welcome to another rated R-ish Raid Shadow Legends video with Ron. Today, we are going to do a very small shard pull because we got a 2-time event, and after I do this on this account, we are going to just never pull void shards again and see how long it takes to get to 100, and that's how long we'll play the account basically. That could be a year. Who knows? We'll find out. There would be some great champs I could get. One of the targeted ones are, I don't know if, look, if I got Leoris, I'm obviously not complaining. Great nuke champion, great champion in general, be able to use them everywhere, especially on this account. But the thing that I'm really looking forward to, I would really like is, well, obviously a Krisk. Everybody always wants a Krisk, so we'll just say a Krisk. The other character I would really like is Demitha, and because I have Rosh card. If I have Demitha and Rosh card, I will easily be able to put together a unkillable team and get me a 2-key or maybe even a 1-key Ultra Nightmare Clan boss. Most likely a 2-key. And I would be very happy with that because then I can really get an idea of how long does it take to get you 100 void shards. And if it takes me a few months from it, we'll now know that it's totally worth it like that, and you don't have to pull shards. You don't have to buy shards. But I'm getting the feeling that if you're an average player, the only things you really need to buy are void shards, which is kind of annoying because I could pill 150 void shards and get 0 legendaries. But there's tons of epics in the voids that are also useful, so I digress. So here's the video. So now we could pull these all at once, just 10, then do the 1. But what's the fun in that? We got to add some drama, some intrigue. What's going to happen? Dagnabbit. So here we go. Number 1. What do we get? A veteran. Here we go. Veteran's not great. Wouldn't build him. A Confessor, also not great. Don't build her. What are we gonna get? Oh, a Bellower. Hey, we already have a Bellower, but 2 Bellowers is fine. I could literally just 4 Ogrins, build 260 Bellowers and just go through the whole thing. Put one in a stun set, or put both in a stun set and beat the whole thing. Anyway, so let's do another one. I'll take a Bellower. I'm cool with a Bellower. I also wouldn't mind a Cold Heart. But we don't want a Haruspex. Let's see what Haruspex does just for fun, okay? Revives a dead ally with 30% hit point, then fills their turn meter by 30%. Actually not terrible. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%, places a 15% increase speed buff. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Obviously, for a rare, this is fine. Wouldn't build it more than 50. Probably wouldn't build it at all. What are we gonna get next? Hey, Reliquary Tender is fantastic, and I will definitely build her to a 60. Awesome. We got revives an ally with 30% hit point and fills their turn meter by 30%. I know that sounds similar to the other one, but we got this guy over here. Removes all debuffs from all allies, then places a 7.5% continuous health buff on them, and of course once you ascend it, it's a 15% continuous heal buff for them, and that is fantastic. Definitely usable in faction wars, and definitely usable in general, because I like that. Removing all debuffs is huge. It may even be usable because I believe, yeah, she does have a decreased attack, maybe even to bust her out in clan boss to remove a stun. We'll see what we do with her. All right, what are we gonna get? Ooh, hey, Sky Touch Shaman. That's actually a pretty great pull right there, because Sky Touched has the, this is her Bloodstain ritual thing, which is very confusing. Damages champion by 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn. Heals all allies except this champion equal to half of the champion's current lost hit points. Places a 30% decreased speed debuff on this champion for 1 turn at the start of each turn. Also has a 50% chance of placing a fear debuff on this champion for 1 turn. I know, sounds weird, but it's like actually doesn't do anything and is really useful. And then we got this, removes all debuffs from all allies, then places a block debuffs buff and a revive on death buff on allies for 2 turns. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Definitely usable in the whatchamacallit, Sand Devil. And this is attacks all knives. Heals by 15% of the damage inflicted if this champion has less than 50% hit points. Boosts this champion's turn meter by 20% instead if the champion has 50% hit points or higher. So, and like you could put her in a stun set as well. Very interesting. Okay, we got 5 more. What's going to happen? Are we going to get a sweet, sweet legendary? Let's find out. Highly unlikely because we've only pulled 25 of these all together. All right, 4. Let's see. What are we going to get? Huh? Oh, we got another epic. Faceless. Faceless is interesting. I actually, like, look, he hits super hard, right? On this ice bolt right here, ignores shield and block damage buffs as well as defense. 100% defense. You build him with a ton of attack, ton of crit rate, and ton of crit damage, and pretty much nothing else, and he just demolishes people. And you get a 30% increased crit rate here, so you can do 70% crit rate. I forgot about that. If you do that first. And 15% chance of placing an extra hit. But the thing is, you just don't use Faceless much. I don't think he's actually that useless, that useful. You might want to build up a nice Revenant just because he can blast through the block damage and the ignore and shield and, does 100%, ignores 100% of defense. So you can at least take one person down at a time. Maybe if you build them fast enough, it can take people out real quick. Harrier! That's my homage to Ash. Nobody likes Harrier. Harrier's terrible. Let's see that sweet passive. Ignores 50% of the target's defense when this champion inflicts a critical hit. Sounds good, right? But check that out. Only available when Hospitaler is on the same team. Not useful. Attacks one enemy, has an extra 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit. It sounds good, right? Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. No, not great. And attacks an enemy. So, yeah, terrible. Nobody likes Harrier. Don't build Harrier. All right, Ragemonger. Okay, last one, guys. What are we going to get? Are we going to get anything good? Let's find out. I'm doing the good luck vibes. Hey, we got another epic. What did we get? Tuhawk the Wanderer. Tuhawk's pretty great. Throw some smackdown. Some people don't like Tuhawk, but when I've used him, he's been pretty good. And he's going to be perfect for my Orcs faction. So, decreases the damage taken by this champion by 20% when their hit points drops below 60%. Pretty dope. Attacks one enemy, steals 50% of the target's current turn meter, has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 2 turns, steals 100% of the target's turn meter if this champion has less than 50% hit points when attacking. Could be useful in Spider. Attacks all enemies, decrease speed, increase speed buff on that champion. It'd be nicer if it was on everybody's champion, on everybody, but that's fine. Heals this champion by 15% of the damage inflicted if they have less than 50% hit points. So that's pretty great too. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 30% chance of increasing the cooldown of one of the target's skills by 1 turn at random. Increases the cooldowns of all of the target skills by 1 turn instead if this champion has less than 50% hit points when attacking on each hit. So kind of cool. Kind of cool carrier. So we got some good characters to build. So, and that was one of the goals, is to get back to, oh yeah, we forgot that we finally got 1 Mithrala. So that was all of them. Thanks for coming to my shard pull video. After this, the goal is to see how long it takes. We're on May 6th. Now we're going to see how long it takes to get to 100 void shards without buying any void shards. Should be a hoot. So thanks for watching another, rated R-ish. I did say Dagnabbit, after all, video about Raid Shadow Legends with a shard pool. And if you enjoy the weird stuff I'm doing, click that subscribe button and, maybe push the alarm. leave a like. Maybe do a little comment. Say, hey, I hate your thing, or no, I love your thing. Be weird. I'm enjoying it. And you can also check all the other stuff I do down below in the You can also check out all the other stuff I do. I do a podcast, another YouTube channel, and all of that good stuff. So if you want to check all of that stuff out, check out below. And thanks for watching, and have a nice day.